A man yanks a battered robot from the shadows, ripping its power cord free. He flips a switch, and the machine lurches to life. This is Charlie, a washed-up boxer from a bygone era, now scraping by in the brutal world of robot fighting. For a few hundred desperate dollars, he's entered a match against the Raging Bull. The bell rings. His bot, Ambush, unleashes a savage takedown, slamming the beast to the ground. It dodges a charge, pivots, and lands a thunderous hook to the bull's skull. The crowd roars, but Charlie gets cocky. His eyes wander to a woman in the stands. In that split second of distraction, crunch, the bull gores Ambush, tearing one of its legs clean off. The tables turn in an instant. The crippled bot is helpless, and Charlie has lost everything. Again, deep in debt, Charlie's life takes another sharp turn. He gets word from a past he tried to bury. His ex-wife has passed away, leaving behind the 11-year-old son he barely knows, Max. The boy's wealthy aunt wants to adopt him, but they need Charlie's signature. In the cold halls of a courthouse, Charlie doesn't see his son. He sees an opportunity. He corners the boy's rich brother-in-law. He'll sign away his rights for a price. A deal is struck, but there's a catch. Charlie has to watch Max for 1 month while they go on vacation. Charlie's response? That'll cost you extra. With a pocket full of blood money, Charlie buys his way back into the game, acquiring a legendary Japanese fighting bot, Noisy Boy. Max, it turns out, is a walking encyclopedia of robot boxing. He recognizes the machine instantly, expertly cycling through its combat stances. But Charlie's arrogance is a disease. He ignores Max's pleas to take a warm-up fight, diving straight into the underground's deep end to challenge the Circuit King, Midas. Blinded by greed, Charlie mashes the complex controls and is completely outmatched. In a flash of grinding metal, slash, Midas rips Noisy Boy's arm off, ending the fight, and Charlie's comeback, in total humiliation. Broke, beaten, desperate, Charlie has no choice but to scavenge for parts in a massive robot graveyard. Under the cover of a torrential downpour, they sneak past security, as Charlie explains how human boxing died because audiences craved relentless, immortal violence. Max, captivated, doesn't watch a step, and slips at the edge of a treacherous, muddy cliff. But just as he falls, a mechanical hand shoots out from the earth, grabbing him, saving his life. Charlie pulls a terrified Max back to safety. Peering down, Max sees what saved him, a complete robot buried in the mud. He has to have it. Ignoring Charlie's protests, Max digs. All night long, through the cold and the rain, he unearths the forgotten machine. Back at their gym, they connect the power, and incredibly, the ancient bot whirs to life. But it has a secret, a rare, almost mythical feature, a shadow function. It can perfectly mimic any action it sees. Cleaning it off, Max finds a name faded on its chest, Aetion. Max is convinced he's found a champion, but Charlie just sees a G2 sparring bot, a machine built for one purpose, to take a beating, to crush his son's foolish dreams. Charlie agrees to a low-level fight in an illegal warehouse. The bell rings, and it's a slaughter. Just as Charlie predicted, Adam is cornered, taking a relentless, brutal beating. He can't land a single punch, but his greatest strength is his chin. He was built to endure. Adam goes down. It looks like it's over. But Max screams from the sideline, refusing to give up, and as if hearing him, Adam, miraculously, gets back on his feet. The crowd is stunned. In the second round, something clicks. Max anticipates his opponent's move. He yells a command. Adam dodges and counters with a devastating uppercut. Boom! The enemy bot's system crashes. Against all odds, they've won. A spark is finally lit in Charlie. He begins training Adam himself, channeling his long-forgotten boxing skills through the bot's shadow function. They climb the ranks, victory after stunning victory. After a shocking win against the two-headed giant, Twin Cities, Max does the unthinkable. He grabs the arena mic and, in front of the whole world, throws down a challenge to the undisputed, undefeated god of the World Robot Boxing League. Zeus. Forced by the media frenzy, the Zeus team accepts. The championship match begins, and it is carnage. With a single, terrifying punch, Zeus sends Adam crashing to the mat. The force is catastrophic, almost frying his systems on the spot. But he gets up. Zeus knocks him down again. The first round is pure survival, but he survives. Adam becomes the first robot in history to ever last more than one round with Zeus. The onslaught continues, round after brutal round. Then, the inevitable happens. BZZT, Adam's voice command receiver, is fried. He's a puppet with his strings cut, stumbling blindly in the ring. It's over, until Max screams the only solution left. Use the shadow function. The final round begins. It's a new fight. Charlie is on the sideline, but for the first time in years, he's in the ring. Every jab, every hook, every desperate dodge, it's his move mirrored perfectly by Adam. And slowly, impossibly, the tide begins to turn. Zeus, the invincible God King, is running out of energy. Charlie sees his chance. He taunts the arrogant Zeus operator, luring him into a reckless rage. Zeus unleashes a furious flurry, but Charlie, through Adam, weathers the storm. And then, the opening. A lightning-fast combo, a brutal uppercut, and Zeus, the undefeated champion, crashes to the canvas. The final bell rings. Adam is still standing. The judges deliberate. By the slimmest of margins, Zeus wins on points. But it doesn't matter. As the crowd chants Adam's name, Max and Charlie embrace. They may have lost the match, but they won something far more valuable. They found each other. In the hearts of the roaring crowd, there's only one true victor. The little scrap heap bot who wouldn't quit. The people's champion,